It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Commanders and the Cards, and it's Kick It Off next on Madden NFL 25.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that were cellar dwellers a year ago, but as we've seen being around the league for a while, man, that can change one season to the next.
And how often do we see, Mike, a team that finished at the bottom of their division just a year later be the division champion? I'm not suggesting that it's easy or necessarily that these two teams are going to find themselves in that position. But the NFL is made up of a formula that says you don't have to stay long forever. If you make
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Jones now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, first overall pick in 2019. Wows you with those highlight plays over the years. Off the injury, Greg, the Cardinals quarterback, is once again the exciting Kyler Murray.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, it's Murray. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Both sides now going back and forth, trading blows. After a nice pickup and a handful of yards, the defense responds with a big sack. Now brings up third and medium, and let's see if they decide to go back on the ground or keep it in the air.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Commanders about to send this one away. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10. McBride is the motion man. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. On the give, this is Conner. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Catch made, right side by Wilson.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll run for it, and it's Conner. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's 2nd and 9. Man in motion is Brown. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Play action. Here's Daniels. On the move past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down. 2nd and 7. The tight end Ertz in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Eckler. The lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. Man in motion is Brown. Here's a designed run. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
They'll look to run with Eckler. Good blocking, and he's in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Cardinals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Murray now on 2nd down. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Murray's going to throw again. He's got his tight end. That's Ryman. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. On the handoff, it's Connor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Murray. This one intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with the big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
Seibert's extra point is true, and the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. He'll get that to Wilson. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now it's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run with Connor. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, it's the Commanders with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's caught left side by Ryman. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Connor. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They're going on 4th down. Murray. That's taken in. And he's trying to get to the marker. It's going to depend on the spot. But the first indication that he does not get there. In fact, he did not. It is a stop and a turnover on downs. Austin Eckler and the rest of the Commanders' offense back out onto the field. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. Daniel's going to keep this himself. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The tight end Ertz in motion. He'll look to throw. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game.
And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to Connor. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. They go play action for Murray. Pass right side, that's Ryman.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On the ground, it's Connor.
Offside, defense. Automatic 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Running here is Connor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. That thrown short, caught by Ryman. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Murray keeping it himself. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Clearly, the play caller here is thinking that the defense is going to be completely zoned in on stopping the running back, thinking he can catch them off guard with the quarterback keep. The defense was prepared for both guys, and they now force 4th down.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. The next drive about to get going. We're going to take a moment here, let you know what's coming up in prime time this week. Starting tonight, it's Sunday Night Football, one of the best games of the opening month of the season. Bills and Ravens from Baltimore. And then another double bill on Monday Night Football as the Titans and Dolphins meet in Miami at 7:30 Eastern. Followed by the Seahawks and Lions 45 minutes later with the kickoff in Detroit at 8:15 Eastern time. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They'll look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Gonna work Connor in the middle here. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here to Connor. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. His 5th catch of the afternoon, good for a 1st down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run it here, and it's Connor. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Commander's 3-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught by Eckler. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off play action. He'll set up to throw, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Man in motion is Brown. Now, nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here's Tress Way now, as he's on to punt for Washington. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Cards offense, and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd down, Murray. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down. Again, it's Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again is Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down. Blake Gilligan.
So here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Commanders, who are out on top as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the visiting Cowboys who got the win on the road. Dak Prescott, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we head over to the West Coast. Check out the Niners at home at Levi Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. Deebo Samuel, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. It was Austin Eckler who was the star of that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Dan. On 2nd and 2. The motion man here is McClure. They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing Murray. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Connor. A gain there of 15. It's an Arizona first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, Murray. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Connor going to try to pull his way in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Kyler Murray, touchdown, Arizona. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Commanders' offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. On the give, it's Eckler. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Brown.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. On 1st down, the drive begins with Conner. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, really nice play there by Marvin Harrison Jr., and this is really the target they've been looking for to pair up with Kyler Murray here in Arizona for a long time. And for this draft to fall their way and them get really one of the best receivers to come out in the last couple years, Mike, I mean, with all the Ohio State wide receivers that have come out here lately, you can make an argument. Harrison, he's probably the best of the bunch.
Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
We'll give it to Eckler on the option, and he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Nice run there by Eckler, and he continues to be a productive back here in his 8th season in the NFL, and it's one of the main reasons why the Commanders targeted him back in March.
They'll go back to Eckler here on first down. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Justin Jones finishes that one off. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He finds the veteran Ertz. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. They'll run it on first down with Connor. He's to the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the give. This is Connor. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. On second down, here's a run with Connor. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They'll run for it, and it's Connor. And they will stop him short of the marker. But there is a flag here. If this is on the offense, this will be declined. It'll be 25. They'll go to work. First and 10. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. one of the tight ends in motion. On play action, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Connor. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard.
From the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Connor. And he'll get about 5. Murray now on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Murray. They'll look to set up the screen here. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
1st down throw for Murray. That one is complete to McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Second down and 3. Murray's going to throw again. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. The tight end Ertz in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Daniels now going to look to throw. Set up the screen. Out wide, it's Brown. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Third and a yard. It's Daniels. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Commanders' first down.
On the handoff, this is Eckler. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Man in motion is Brown. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. With McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
That's on Paris Johnson, the tackle.
Still 2nd down.
Second down, Murray. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now, a handoff to Eckler. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Throwing on second down. Daniels. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
On first down, Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They bring a tight end in motion left. To the right side. This is Eckler. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. One of the tight ends motions right. Third and short, and it's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. They'll run here with Eckler. And this time he's in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Cardinals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to a point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
They'll go right back to Connor. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Murray. They'll try to work the screen with Connor. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. There's that man again, another catch.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there, and that is going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They run this straight ahead with Eckler. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They run it once more with Eckler. Eckler, 1st down and more. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the zone read, here's Daniels. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the give, it's Eckler. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt. The kick is good. Makes this mix.
So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.